Hey gang, Jeremy Potvin here. We're gonna switch it up a bit today and get away from all the pasta and tomatoes that I've been throwing at you for the last few weeks and do a favorite Southern classic of mine, shrimp and grits. You obviously just need some really great peeled and deveined shrimp. Either yellow or white corn grits is fine. I'm using white today. Any store-bought Cajun spice mix will be fine. I make my own. The recipe for that will be in the notes. Some streaky bacon, some really nice cheddar cheese, a little bit of butter, bell pepper, green onions, some lemon, and about 5 cups of chicken stock, and we are good to go. Let's cook. So the first thing I like to do is just prep all the veggies and get that out of the way. I also failed to mention we're gonna need a little bit of garlic and some fresh parsley. Let's start with our green onions. I'm going to show you a little quick trick that you can do. You don't have to do this, it's optional, but you can just butterfly the shrimp. So it's been peeled, deveined. You just want to take a knife and carefully just run down, not right straight through to the other side, but just open the shrimp up like that. And what that does is when you cook it, the shrimp does expand quite a bit. It's just really great for presentation. So I'm going to butterfly all of these. The recipe calls for bacon. To be honest, it's optional. If you don't want bacon in it, you're just gonna stick with the shrimp. Keep this thing pescatarian, fantastic. You can cook the bacon if you're gonna put it in. You can cook the bacon in full strips and chop after. I find it's easiest just to cut it up and cook it like this. Okay, let's cook the grits. You want a big pot, 4.5 liters of your chicken stock here. Reserve a half a cup of chicken stock because you're going to need it for the final step. We're going to bring this to a boil, add a teaspoon of salt, and we'll be ready to add in the grits. Okay, while the stock is boiling, let's get our bacon crisped up. Okay, that bacon is done, nice and crispy. Turn that heat down to a minimum for a sec and we'll get it all out of there. Okay, our stock's at a boil. We're just gonna add a teaspoon of salt. Give that a whisk. Okay, and now we're gonna slowly add our grits while we're whisking. Basically, we're just looking to slowly add them so that we reduce the risk of this clumping. Depending on the type of grits you got, it can take anywhere from, 5 to 15 minutes. These are a little quicker grits. These will be ready in about 5 minutes. There's a rule in the kitchen. If you walk past a pot of grits while they're cooking, you gotta stir. You can see it starts to thicken up pretty quick. Okay, that's ready for the butter and the cheddar. So 3 tablespoons of butter. Okay, at this point when the butter's melted, heat comes off, and we add in all of our cheddar cheese. We're just gonna stir that till it melts, and we're gonna set it aside. You can see how nice and creamy that looks. I feel we need a taste. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Okay, we're ready to make the shrimp now. So let's get all the veggies in there. You want to do this at about a medium-high heat. Keep stirring it. Don't want the garlic to burn. You could put the red pepper in sooner. I like a little bit of a bite to it, so I just throw it all in at once. It'll get a little mushier, and some people like that, which is fine. At this point, I like to add in a bit of fresh thyme. Technically, Cajun seasoning has dry thyme in it. A little fresh thyme Really adds to the dish. As you can see now, the veggies are pulling all that caramelization off the bottom. Okay, we're just gonna add about a tablespoon of our Cajun seasoning, which is 2 teaspoons. Let that simmer for about another minute. Okay, we're ready to add the shrimp. We're gonna cook that for about a minute, and then we're gonna add in our chicken stock. So bring the heat up a bit. You can see those butterfly shrimp opening up. Okay, the shrimp are nice and pink now. I'll be adding about 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock. And bring that up to a quick boil. That is really close to where we want it. Another minute, we should be good. That is the consistency we're looking for. We reduced the chicken stock a bit. Everything's come together. Time to take it off heat. We're gonna add in all of our bacon. Cut the side off of a lemon. We're gonna add that in. A little bit of fresh parsley. Just give this a big stir. That lemon, parsley really helps to lighten it up. Okay, let's plate. So in a nice shallow bowl, we're just gonna put 2 or 3 big spoonfuls of these gorgeous grits. In this ladle, big serving with our shrimp right on top. And that's it. Cheesy, creamy grits. My Cajun-spiced has quite a bit of heat to it, so I love that, but look at those. Honestly, I was creatively blocked this week. It took me to like a night or 2 nights ago to figure out I wanted to make this. What an excellent choice. They're really good. My kids are gonna destroy these when they come home. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe below. And come on, man. Comment. Tell me what you want me to make. I'll make it. I have weeks like this, so I have no idea what to make. So 100% I'm gonna kill this whole thing. Thanks again. We'll talk soon.